Hey everybody, Duality here with a 2v2 analysis, this time here with Razyrmouse, who's around the higher tip of the platinum level here in 2s, trying to push for diamond. So, let's go ahead and get this game started, see what we can figure out from his gameplay, what's going right, what's going wrong. Good job going for that. A second jump on that aerial wasn't needed. You could have got to the ball with a single aerial and boosting into it, but you still made the touch there. Good job keeping some pressure on the ball. You see the teammate there, which is me, giving you some space and able to clear it, so keeping pressure. Yeah, here just try to keep some space. You're able to challenge. Probably wouldn't want to dodge there. Even as the one spot trying to challenge and keep some pressure on the opposing team, you can do that a lot, like pretty largely by just getting up in their face and turning around. It's kind of tricky to understand when you need to dodge and when not, and there is no black and white clear answer for that. But if you don't need to dodge, turning around will let you react to the play a lot quicker. Okay, so good job not throwing yourself at that. You wouldn't have had the ball, so you understand that. It's a great job at an aerial there. Close follow-up, just did your dodge a little bit too quickly there. Try to save that dodge for the shot a little bit longer. Get comfortable getting your car up in the air first, and then you can dodge at the last second when you're making contact. So yeah, good job just turning around there, not needlessly throwing yourself out, reading what he's doing, and then you want to go up a little bit too far out to make a play, but we're keeping pressure and it's still on their half of the pitch, so this is good. It's giving you some space, so we want to just keep that around corner and try to get up in time for that. A little too slow, but I was able to take a shot there from the side. So, decently favorable kickoff here. Try to start a drive up. We're going to clear it. I have play here, so good job getting back to net directly there. Don't get the best touch around our net, but we're able to keep playing it up, so that's what matters here. Following opposite side, so we're looking for the challenge. Don't want to dodge there. You're not going to get any good hits, and what you would probably be followed up by the enemy instead of you. There again, kind of mindlessly dodging at the ball. Try to just ground your car a little bit more, be more comfortable just driving around. Save your dodging for more active plays. So that's a good cut up to me. Okay, we can actually peek at this one from a more outside angle here. Try to get up to where this is going. Yeah, I see. Okay. So I'm pushing upfield. We could pause it here. Go into some fly cam here. Get up and view this from an outside point of view. Okay. So I should be making the touch here. Duality up there and following it. It's getting sent back to him. And after I make the touch, I'm looking back to see where my teammate is. And I see Razor coming up here, and I know he's going to beat Loafer to the ball there. So I need to make sure that I'm in a position upfield to follow his hit up, especially now that I'm approaching their net, and they are both Loafer's close, but he's probably going to be going for that. Yes, so both of the blue team players are away from their net, though, there. So as long as I'm upfield and work with what he gives me, I just have to take my time and just try to get any sort of touch towards net, and it would be very hard for any of them to save that. So instead of going back, I'm, analyzing what's going on, and I'm trusting my teammate to get to that before me. You'll see me start driving up here, waiting for a strong pass over, and I see it coming close, so I'm just going to drive up as far as possible and just try to meet it when it gets there, and I'm able to make the dodge into it. So we can view this from my point of view as well. In player view, just drop that back a bit. Okay. So I'm making my touch, and I'm starting to make the push out for a drive. Decent 50-50. It's going back, but I'm taking a second to peek, and I see him going for that. So I'm going to sort of float around here and make a turn. I'm initially pretty wide here because I expect something wide, but he's totally okay in just pushing that up. Either way, I have a line towards the net based off of where I am. So I'm just trying to get to this as quick as possible and use my jump for some extra momentum there to finish it up. So he's watching this. Perfect spot there for a challenge. Close redirect opportunity by me. There he's just rushing the ball a little bit too much. If he was a little bit farther back and gave himself some space to then go into a shot, he would have had that a little bit more if he was just a little farther back field. Decent clear up, he's going to have that, but he's waiting on the wall. Good job not jumping at that. Wouldn't have had a play, so here you're able to kind of just stick with it a little bit more. Getting up for it, again, maybe just wanted to have either single aerialed into a power shot or just double jumped immediately. The second jump there kind of killed any possibility you have. They're kind of just misreading the crossbar, but luckily I'm able to save it a couple times over there. Here, we can actually, we can run over that really quick, because this is a pretty tough spot defensively for me. So I'm sort of trusting him to make the touch, and I'm getting back immediately. I know I just have to hit that up there, because one of them should be going for that. And I'm just taking it to the side over there from that point. And I think there might have been another save. No, that was it from there. Again, I see it pop up, and there should be someone, Enoch over there should have been going for that, so I just, needed to get up there as quick as possible to get a touch on a ball and knock it out as I expect him to be trying to push a shot on there. Okay, so kind of a weird play there, probably some miscommunication from us. Really good job by Razor getting up for that and immediately getting where he needs to be to follow the shot up, so that's good. Even near post isn't too bad, we can keep some pressure on it. Good shot attempt by him. I'm just falling back there because I would expect a strong clear. Ooh, that's rough. I think he went up a little bit too early for that. So he's trying to get back. He sees it here. At this point, I'd probably want to go up for it, but you see he has a little bit too much horizontal momentum, so it keeps swinging his car over. So in that instance, you want to make sure that you're decelerating a little bit before you go up for your shot, because you don't need to keep accelerating before you go up. You can always just break into an aerial like that to give you a better line. Close one there. You weren't punished. Good job getting up to follow this challenge. Keep the pressure. Yep, dropping to where he should be taking that. Yeah, I understand challenging it there. It's definitely a real possibility to take it off the wall from him there, so good job. Okay, watching this a bit. That's kind of risky. Luckily I'm there to make the save. Okay, yeah, that's the other one I was thinking about from me. So, really quickly we get this going. I see it going over there. And no matter what, I'm kind of taking this line along the goal line in case he misses. So, as this is going to be going up here, the basic idea in my mind is I just need to get to the left of the ball as quick as possible and then jump out to the right when it's safe. So I'm taking a straight left line here, and then I'm dodging just as I meet it from the corner of the ball there, so I'm able to push it out from there. Again, the whole time I'm just trying to stick as close to the net as possible so that I can get to the left side as quick as possible in case he misses. And there I'm just trying to clear it out far from there. So good job by Razor to follow that up. It's a nice challenge there, not haphazardly dodging at it, but kind of making sure that you're pancaking it back. Not much you can do there, so at least good job stopping, reacting pretty quickly to their plays there in the corners. Comfortably getting back here, start pushing up. Ready for the strong clear. That's pretty risky. He was pretty high up in the air, so you kind of have to expect him to get to that before you. gonna end up getting punished there. Okay, so reacting to the play that's going on. Good job kind of taking a quick straight line back to net so you can play it. Good try there. Good bit of height, but we're able to try to keep something with the ball. That's just an accidental backflip. Alright, so overtime now. See how things stick up here. This was the fake kickoff, yes. So luckily I am able to get there before him. So we can break this down for a second here. He's going to fake and go left. The ball's going to go back to me. And as soon as he fakes off the kickoff, he's when I get on this wall. So he's kind of here perfectly around the middle of the pitch. Starts driving up and needs to see how high up this ball is going. He doesn't need to get a strong hit on this. He just has to touch it out as I'm going up for it. You know, the whole thing, this should basically be planned in your head. So I make the pop up to him, and I'm looking for him to touch it off the wall. And I'm trying to just follow it up as quickly as possible. And we can watch from my point of view here. Slow it down. I'm going to try to... I need to get to this as quickly as possible, but I need to make sure I'm not pancaking this off the goalpost. So I'm getting to the left and then just dodging at the second I have any sort of angle diagonally there. So we can watch that from like a outside fly point of view here. This is where the kickoff starts. So he's going left there. I'm still just going up there, waiting for his hit. I'm following it, and then I'm able to finish just because I'm getting there just before him on the left side of the ball, so it's easy for me to just push it right. So, good game there. He is quick to get to the ball, and that's incredibly important in twos. Sometimes he might not be rotating off the ball quick enough. So try to get a little bit better at understanding the situation that's going on, and you know, anytime you're not in a favorable position for a shot or a challenge, make sure you're just rotating off the play as quickly as possible, either to work with a clear or an enemy's pass up. Not too much wrong there from Razor. Good job connecting on the fake kickoff, understanding when you need to make hard and soft plays. Sometimes might be a little bit too close to the net on offensive plays, just kind of rushing to finish a pass. Sometimes when you might want to give yourself some space and read it from the air back and just getting to the air quicker than them. So, well, if you learned anything from this, please drop a like and send any replay files you'd like my way. I'd gladly analyze them for you. Join in the Discord if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys. See you around.